Hey everybody, I'm Paul. This is Mark. We're glad that you're with us as we're going through this Bible reading plan together, done with that. If you haven't read it yet today, I want to encourage you to go and read that now and then come back to this video. We are in this reading plan. It is day 4, and as we went through the reading today, it was really talking about honesty, humility, and action. That you need to have those things so that you can actually do what needs to be done. Mark, what did you think about that as you read today?
Yeah, one of the things that he was talking about, one is sometimes it's easy to deceive ourselves, but we actually have to be really honest with ourselves. He was talking about kind of his physical therapy, his exercise workout plan, and I was thinking about that a little bit because I try to work out every week and 30 to 45 minutes during my workout. But a few weeks ago when we had a bunch of snow, I said, I'm going to go shovel snow. And I'm going to do 30 minutes shoveling, and that's going to be my workout. And I did. I worked up a sweat. It was a good workout. The next day, it had snowed a little bit, and I shoveled for like 10 minutes. And I was like, that was my workout. And I thought I did a good job, but it really was not a good workout. I kind of deceived myself into thinking I had done what I needed to do. And I just was thinking about the importance of honesty. Like, I got to tell myself the truth, being honest with myself, not just for physical exercise, but even my own spiritual growth. Like, I can read the Bible and say, oh, I read it, and check the box, and I'm done. But it's more about what he's talking about is doing what it says. Mm-hmm. And I can deceive myself thinking, I just read it, I'm good to go. But I need to think about it, put it into practice, actually do what I'm reading from God's words.
Yeah, that's great. And I remember in Jim Collins' book, Good to Great, he talks about confront the brutal facts, right? And so you have to be honest with yourself, and it's so easy to not. It's so easy to just kind of, it's fine, or it's not that big a deal, but we really need to be able to go inward and go, okay, what's the truth of this? Because if I don't confront the brutal facts, then I'm probably not going to act. I'm not going to do the things I need to do. One of the things that he talked about in there was really, if you want to see life change, it does come down to action, right? So there is that honesty, but then it's like, okay, but then you have to go and do something. And even in that, like, sometimes it's easy to go like, I know what to do, I know what's best to do, but I just don't really want to do it. I don't act on it. And that really goes to the verse of the day. James 1:22 talked about, don't just be hearers of the word, be doers of it.
Right. Yeah, and even the end of that, what they had today is in verse 25, kind of the reading with the plan. It talks about this blessing that God has for us, that it is important to read our Bibles and to reflect on it. Mm-hmm. Like that's the very important first step. But then there's this next step of, okay, how am I going to do this in my life? Like, how am I going to really practice this, live it out, and do this? And the end of this reading for today says there's actually a blessing for us. That God, when we do that, there's a blessing for us. This is something God wants for us, and to experience His blessing in our life. So hopefully you guys got something out of that today as well. And actually, this whole reading plan, this kind of way we starting the new year, doing this Bible app reading plan. Thanks, guys, for joining us for that. We thought this is a great way for us to start the new year together. And as the year continues on, this month continues, I encourage you to even find another Bible reading plan that you want to do on your own. So thanks again for joining us.